Alright, we're live.
Where are you at?
Oh, Twitch. I gotta get the stream link.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Well, we are live, so I'm just gonna get the link.
Oh, bruh, why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I did! I thought I did.
You didn't know. Well, if you said it, your mic didn't pick up. But
Yeah, probably.
anyway, we're live in Phoenix for the
Racing.
fifth race of a Shell series in season
I have
5.
fries in the air fryer. Alexa, set
Oh,
the timer for 4 minutes.
yeah, that's just bad.
4 minutes. Starting now.
Well, I have it only for 4 minutes because then after those 4 minutes, I'm gonna put my chicken nuggies in.
We're live, Matthew, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway, we're here in we're here in Phoenix, and we're already 5 races. Well, we're gonna be 5 races in after tonight's race for Shell. And Phoenix is usually one of those common racetracks that usually have little to no cautions. Um,
This race really just want to keep it clean because if you don't, then you will fall back.
yeah, it'll come back to bite you. And so anyway, Phoenix is a short track, and it will have a lot of a lot of action on restarts, especially. Things kind of get strung out in the middle of things kind of get strung out in the middle of the race. You know, that's where pit strategy will come into play, along with tire wear and such. But we're gonna have 125 laps today, and from a driver standpoint, what does it feel like racing at Phoenix?
Oh, I mean it's a really abrasive racetrack. There's some bumps that you really might lose the car on, and also don't get me started on the dog leg. You go down there, then you better be careful when you get back up.
Yeah, but it is the dog leg, is the shorter way around this front straightaway here at Phoenix, but um, it can do some damage to possibly your splitter if you get back on the racetrack too hard, trying to rejoin for turn 1. You saw a monster use it there. As we have one more person waiting to come into the booth, and um, waiting on him. Ev, I invited you to come to the stage. Oh, okay, never mind.
Huh?
But anyway, nothing. Um, but anyway, we have 125 laps at Phoenix. Let's go over some pretty interesting stories. Obviously, what was it last week in Atlanta? The 76 just
It was North Wilkesboro.
oh, it was Wilkesboro. Never mind. Yeah, I kind of forgot that race. Last week in Wilkesboro, points leader Slinky brought it home to take his first win of the Shell season for Ard Motorsports. I think it was his first career Shell win because it is his rookie season, first full-time season in Shell. It's gone off to a great start for that 24 team Slinky. Actually, you know what? Let's have a chat with him pre-race. Slinky, it's Mikey up in the booth. You got me?
I copy.
Just coming off a win at North Wilkesboro last week, do you guys think on that 2014 we can carry some momentum into a similar style of track like Phoenix?
Yes, obviously. We had a really fast 24 Camaro last week, and hopefully we didn't change too much because we knew this track is pretty similar. So we're going to see how we do here. Hopefully we do even better than last week, and last week was pretty good. So
Yeah, obviously, not only that, taking the win, but you also still have the points lead after 4 races. So, how does it how does it feel knowing that you are up at the front after 4 races, and do you think you can keep this consistency going?
Yeah, it always feels good to be up, in the leading points. Means you don't have to worry about it as much as somebody farther down. Even though obviously it's only the start of the season, so we gotta. All I'm looking for now is just to get some consistent finishes. Hopefully, most of them inside the top 10. Just keep pushing and hold on to that points lead for as long as possible, and hopefully you win the championship at the end of the year.
All right. It'll be fun to watch you. Good luck in the race.
Thank you.
So that's Slinky, point leader by how many points? Gotta go to the point standing and look here. Oh, I forgot to ping everybody. Hold on.
About 6 points is the gap.
Yeah.
And then in second is Hamlin Fan and David Kreutz. Is that how you say his last name? I think it is.
Yeah, David Kreutz, yeah. But
David
yeah,
Kreutz.
Slinky has gone off to a very good start to the season. 1 win, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s in only 4 races, and has led 82 laps, the most laps led out of any driver in the Shell. Actually, no, second most laps led out of any driver in the Shell race, Shell season so far. Number 1 driver in that category goes to Patrick Starr, who is 4th in points. And that just goes for 4 starts for the 24. And this race will be his 5th, as we'll go to qualifying to see who wins the pole.
The Grand Marshal for today's race is about to give the command to get underway down at the head of the...
Okay. As we are here to welcome one more guest commentator. Welcome, Ev, to the booth.
Thank you, Thunder. It's always a pleasure.
So, yeah, we're here for 125 laps at Phoenix and about to go over the starting lineup. So, on the pole, you have the 33 of Professor Prost, another Ford on the pole yet again. It's a Ford front row yet again, and the 15 of Aqua Taylor will start on the second position. Then it's the guy who we're just talking about, 4th in points, Patrick Starr in the 53, and Jack Zander making yet another start in the 00. Then it's Montana in the 55 and last NASCAR fan in the 16. Then it's Dodgeville Artist, the Atlanta winner, in the 76, and EXO in the 7. Then it's the 11 of Red, and it is Evan, the 81, in the Funkaway Chevy. Then it's the 48 of Leo and the 62 of David Kreutz, P3 in points. Then it's the 5 of Santi Messi and the 32 of Magical Koopa. And then 9 of Joey Tardamello. I said Funkaway, Matthew. What the hell do you think I said? But anyway, it's the 9 of Joey and the 67 of Austin Plays. The 98 of Connor Hahn and 91 of Rockingham winner. Bro, fuck away, bro. Shut up. Then 91 of Hamlin fan. Then it is the 25 of Monster and the 91 of the 12 of Dylan Dustuff. That's the 46 of Jeff Bolton and the 19 of Jeremy Phoenix. Then it's the 22 of Alex Prime and the 78 of Jaden. Then it's the 36 of Stereotypical NASCAR Fan and the 20 of Kyler Soustrai. Then the 23 of Colton Van Alst and the 3 of Mix Advocate. Then the 63 in the Noisy's Wild Wings Chevy is Noisy. And the 74 of Joe the T starts to the outside of him. Then it's the 54 of Neon Rider and the 02 of Reese. Then the 8 is Super Destroyer and the 34 of Ryan. Then last week's winner, the 24 of Slinky, Then the 45 of Super, replacing Crazy BGD. After he parted ways with 23-7, Super will pilot the 45 for the rest of the season. Then the 35 of Fonald G Hump and the 21 of Braden. And towards the back is Gustavus Adolphus in the 06 and the 2 of I'm Bored. Then rounding out the rest of the field will be Panos Boy in the 56 and reigning champ for the Cup Series, Jessica in the 10, making her second start in a row in the Shell Series. So we've got 125 laps here in Phoenix. Time to see who will win this one. Cars are ready to start pacing, and it is a cloudy day in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah,
That's gonna
not
mean-
necessarily something you're used to seeing here in the state of Arizona. Obviously, in the middle of the desert, you normally would not see what looks to be we might have a monsoon.
But these
Yeah, big
cars are
cloud
gonna.
cover over.
Sorry. These cars are gonna handle a little bit better since the track will be a little bit cooler.
I was just about to say, you have to wonder how these cars are going to handle in these cooler temps here at Phoenix.
Well, cooler track means you get more grip on these race cars. So I think you'll have a lot of aggressive restarts early, and I think the racing in each groove will be improved. The racetrack won't be as slick as it would be in the sun, which is usually how it is here at Phoenix.
Yeah, that'll definitely play a huge role.
I think one of the spots that you pay attention to more on these restarts and on the start will have to be the dog leg. You'll have to see if anybody makes any moves down there.
I think there's going to be a lot of people fanning out down the dog leg as here we go. It'll be the 33 leading us off as we are underway in the desert of Arizona.
Just as you said, quite a few drivers. Basically, the entire inside line went down there as we already have a move for it's about fifth.
Yeah,
Now
about
fourth.
wide as the 33 runs way up the racetrack, but will keep the lead. The 53 is looking low as they're 3 wide already for third, fourth, and way back there in the middle of the pack, still fanning out. As here comes the 53, Patrick Starr already trying to take the race lead before it goes to the long run.
What a power move by the 53 on the bottom. And he's the stick.
I don't know if he'll make it stick, and he's going to have to tuck back in line as the 11 is making an aggressive move down the bottom.
The 11 started back in ninth, and here he comes already. 2 laps in, working his way up
Yeah.
into the top 5.
Red had a really good start. Whereas if you look a little bit further back, Jack had a terrible start.
Yeah, both of the MKR cars getting off to an amazing start. As Red is really loose on the bottom here. Aqua's going to clear them both.
But it seems
53
pretty
trying to
easy to.
Trying to put
It
a
seems
lot
pretty
of...
easy to.
Oh, yellow flag already.
Oh,
And it's a big
oh.
crash on the backstretch. The 56 is destroyed. So
What I
that's
was-
Panos Boy, who
It
started
seems
way back
pretty-
in the
rough.
field.
Rough
Seems
look for
pretty
the
easy
56.
to get loose. I mean, this track, even when it's pretty cool, it can be a slick racetrack.
You saw right there,
Yeah.
they went 5 wide in the turn.
Panos
Yeah,
Boy. You can go ahead.
That is not. Oh, just got
Oh,
really
wow.
loose on the
Oh
corner.
my god.
Really loose on exit.
So it was the 20. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh
my.
my.
What a
I hope he's
hard
okay.
wreck.
You don't see many crashes like that here in Phoenix.
I mean,
Yeah,
did he
it's
just get
cool.
caught on the wall?
He just got stuck in the wall and it just flinged his car. But here's how it started. So we were 5 wide and they just ran out of room. The 02 is gonna get into the 20. And I think the 78's the 20's gonna get into the door of the 91, get loose, come right across the nose of the 45 and the 56 who have nowhere to go, and then the 56 just gets stuck in the wall. And just
40.
I mean, that's gotta
45.
hurt.
Super. her first race in the 45 after getting Crazy BDG got the boot.
Yeah.
Rough way to start, and then Panos boy just an awful year in that 56.
Yep. One of the part-time drivers for that 56.
Just hasn't had the season he wanted.
Definitely not. But that'll put us under the first caution here at Phoenix already. As it looks like we have a mixed bag of cars pitting and some stay out. The 11 is the first of those.
So the 7, Exo stayed out
Yeah.
too.
7.
And then
The 36.
36.
There. The 12, the 54. I think those are the only ones to stay on the racing surface right now. '33 will have the first box on pit road. Start from the pole. And it looks like it'll be gas only for these drivers. Let's see. Oh, the 53 got really close, but the 33 is barely going to get him off pit road. So good stop by Patrick Starr, but the 33 is going to have the win off of pit road.
I wonder how these guys are going to do that stayed out. If it's going to be any difference, or if probably not though.
I mean, only 5 laps in, so
And none of them took tires unless
Pit road.
probably you were in the back.
I think the 12 was trying to pit, but I guess there's a little bit of miscommunication on that box right there.
It's going to really kill his track position. Now he's going to have to come through the field.
But it'll be the 11 leading us back to the green flag. And where'd the 12 go? Oh, he's on pit road right now. So we'll be going green. Actually, I think we can go green this time by. I think everybody's remaining in this race is on the racetrack. So yes, we'll go green this time.
Saw a lot of chaos on the last on the start of this race. Chaos this time.
So it'll be the 11 leading us back to the line. Here we go, coming back to the green flag, restart zone. And we're back underway.
Red did not get a very good start.
Well, I don't think it's going to matter. He's still to the inside of the 7 here off of turn 2, and he's going to be clear out into the lead. Or where is he? 7's fighting back on the outside. That's another product of a cool track here at Phoenix. You can fight around the outside. It is a multi-groove racetrack for a lot of possibilities. The 11 still leads into turn 1. The 33 up the racetrack. Remember, he just pitted. As the 11 will finally get clear of the 7.
Here comes Neon Rod.
60 ball back. Saw one car in the wall off of turn 2. I think that was Noisy. But they keep it straight, and the 11 leads.
Neon Rider looked to the inside for second, but did not get that spot.
And just to update you, the 56 was the only one out of the race, as Red is up the racetrack off of turn 2. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Are you
There's a
kidding me?
well, we were.
Are you kidding me? That did not just happen. Oh my gosh. Let's see what happened. Looks like the 2 just
They-
kind of doored the O2 up the racetrack, and oh, there's a 12. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Vicious crash. There's Super again involved in a wreck.
I think that's gonna be. Holy cow.
Final G hump in the 35.
The Funnel cannot catch a break.
No, you really can't. Another person,
It's just
Dylan, can't catch a break either.
he's just going straight up the racetrack, and he was not clearing. Oh my gosh.
Vicious crash.
What a horrible wreck.
Oh, two just got sent.
That is just an awful wreck. Right all the way at the back, and oh my gosh.
God.
Same exact thing that happened to the well, who was it? The 56 just now just got stuck in the wall and flung.
And then
And like you
there's-
said, that's gonna be the one that puts the 45 out for the day. And the 35 goes tumbling down the backstretch, lands on all fours, but holy shit.
That's two Penske cars right there, the 2 and the 12.
Yeah, both of them are done. You see the
scary
12
wreck.
is pulled it behind the wall.
Yeah.
And likely
Penske
everyone else will pull it behind the wall.
Penske just has not had the season in the show that they've wanted.
That's two scary flips back to back.
I've never seen two wrecks like that back to back.
Gotta hope those guys are okay.
But meanwhile, everybody's on pit road. Looks like taking tires this time.
I doubt we're gonna see maybe just two.
Yeah, I think these two right here took only 2 tires. In the 53, I think took no tires because he was way out in front of everybody. So he'll be back into the lead.
Saw the 15 was taking 4. What? David Kreutz, third in points, currently in third.
Yep, third in the race. Got a lot of heavyweights up here. You know, Patrick Starr leading this race. P4 in points behind David.
Got Colton Van Olst, who's on a top 5 streak as of late, in 5th.
Is he on a top 5 streak?
I think so. I think his last few races have been top 5s.
Where's he? Oh, he's 9th in points. Oh yeah, you're right. He has 3 top 5s and 3 top 10s. I mean, I think the first 2 races didn't go how he expected, but you're right. He does have a bit of a streak going. So it'll be the 53 of Patrick Starr leading us back to the green flag as these two are on pit road. So we're gonna take one more lap of pacing. So yeah, 2 vicious crashes back to back. You know, I don't think it's anything that you would expect to see.
Hopefully we can kind of chill the intensity down a little bit here.
I'm back, but it is.
The O2 died.
Yeah.
Oh.
Penske is going to shit. All that's left is a 22.
Yeah. The 12 just came up in front of his teammate and just murdered everybody in the back.
Oh.
But we'll be back racing soon. And that's going to put multiple drivers out of the race. The 2, 35, 02, obviously. The 12 and the 45. And the 19 and the 10 have been struggling to get on. I think they came down pit road, but they're a lap down now. So I guess issues for them on pit road, but they're finally coming out of their stalls, and we're going green this time by.
Tough luck for Jessica. Remember, she got knocked out early at Rockin' or North Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
Now she's having trouble here.
Not the type of results that you expect from Jessica, you know, in the Shell Series, but just bad luck.
Two-time Cup champion. Now struggling in Shell. So how does that 53 do on no tires compared to everyone around him being on tires, on new
Well,
tires?
I mean, he just pitted him for tires on the last caution, so it'll be interesting to see as we're back underway. Looks like a pretty even restart. David Kreutz right behind, and Colton Van Alst going for the 3-wide move. It might be 4 wide as the 54 is going to force that one, and he's going to get by every single one of them, but watch out for Colton Van Alst.
How about Neon Rider? That was a ballsy move.
And look at the 36 just dive into the inside of the 54. Like I said, you know, cooler racetrack, a lot of room for aggression. It's being shown here as they might go 4 wide yet again.
And don't look too far on the cars on the outside or on the inside because they're gonna make a move. You know it. Just when will they?
And Red, who is just the leader, who pitted under this last yellow, is now falling back. Right now, right side by side with Colton Van Alst in the 23. And now is clear the 23, entering turn 1. And look at the 54 of Neon Rider trying to make a run at the 53. Patrick as the 76 gets loose in the back. Everyone
we haven't
on the 53 Patrick Star right now.
The guy we haven't said much about that, but has quietly worked his way back up is the 9 of Joey Tartamella. Haven't talked about him all race.
Right now on a 3-wide sandwich, as Kreutz may have had some contact with the 07, or the 7, I meant.
Neon Rider's still trying to get that run.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Sends the speed up the racetrack. I think that might have been, he might have had some help from the 76 there. But tons of aggression, good racing early on. See, from 4 wide further back in the pack, as Patrick Starr is dealing with immense pressure from the 54, but he's under attack from the 36 for P2.
I haven't talked about much that 36 all year, but his teammate Ryan's been stealing the show, but stereotypical NASCAR fan, flexing some muscle here early at Phoenix.
And look at the 11. Oh, here comes the 54. What a dive for the inside. And he's going to take it. What a move by Neon.
There's a guy that hasn't done much all year, but another guy flexing some muscle.
Yeah, but he's got some serious speed going on right now.
And now Patrick being passed by his teammate Red. And you got to wonder if did not taking tires affect the 53 that much. Because he is falling backwards in a hurry. Looks like he's going to settle into 4th. But still, looks like he just does not have the pace to challenge these leaders so far.
No. And then you... Looks like our Daytona... Our Daytona winner, Leo's peeking inside the top 10.
Yeah, Leo's had some consistent running. You know, should have had a top 10 finish to Rockingham, but kind of had a late yellow to screw his result over. But he's been consistent all season long up to this point. Oh, he's going to get a crossover move by Joey Tartamella right here. Right on the corner. Oh, almost some contact between those two. 36 is run the dog leg. Here comes the 76. And remember how I mentioned Patrick Starr going backwards? He's still falling back positions. Now back into 5th.
Yeah, that car just doesn't seem like it has the speed anymore as it what it did that second run.
Yeah, looks like that car is just not firing off where it needs to be right now. You see Leo giving him some pressure now. He's going to go for the move. Yeah, Patrick just cannot make that outside line work. Passed by one teammate, might be passed by another. As here comes Joey Tartamella to the inside. The rookie, the reigning and final Truck Series champion. And Patrick is getting a lot of pressure from Montana here. Still falling back in that 53. Oh, the 8 got really loose off the corner. Kept it straight. We're seeing a lot of passing and a lot of good racing so far. This is very good for Phoenix standards, as the top 2 have just pulled away from the rest of this field.
Brett had
48.
a very strong car. Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Oh, remember the 54 and the 11 both had strong cars that very first run. I mean, the 11 came from 9th all the way up to 4th on like lap 2, and 54 just stayed on that first caution.
Right now, running pretty much the same lap time as the 76 is going for a move on the 36. This is around the outside. This is Dodgeful Artist trying to make it work on the outside. He's going to get the pass done. Great job by that 76 to get around, but look at the 48.
I have to wonder if that 36 is holding up any speed there.
Yeah, he also might be struggling. Like we saw with the 53, I think taking 4 tires was not the right call, as Leo is lighting up the back bumper of stereotypical NASCAR fan here.
Well, I mean, he didn't qualify that good, and he had to stay out for his track position. I wonder if that plays a role.
And I think you're right. The Phoenix is a very big track for in terms of track position. You got to have that if you want to win at this racetrack. Leo's going to use the apron to get to the inside. He's going to bump the 36 out of the way. The classic bump and run that we see from drivers IRL.
Seems like things have definitely kept up the intensity, but they've definitely been a lot more cautious on this run.
Yeah, for those first 2 Rexes. Here goes Montana with a big dive to the inside of Joey Tartamella in the 9. Oh, Joey's going to have to deal with being stuck behind the 36 here. I think that's gonna frustrate him a little bit, because I think Joey knows that he's got a faster car than the 36. Everybody does, but he's gonna make this stuck behind him for a little bit.
Well, how about another guy that's really struggled in points this year? The 5 of Santi Messi, showing some strength right now.
Yeah,
In the back of this
deep
group.
in the 30s in points, as the 36 is gonna power his way around the 7. He's gonna go back to the inside of the 55. Maybe no. And Tartamella is gonna work his way around the 7 of EXO. As they're 3 wide further back, you see Noisy in the middle of that. Noisy's another guy who has been struggling in the early part of the season. And there's Patrick Starr still falling back in that 53.
Yeah, not taking tires really killed that 53.
Yeah, I think for Patrick, he just needs a caution right now.
He needs that grip, yeah.
Right now, all the way back in this, 17th. EXO looking inside of the 36, so is the 9. Let's see the battle for the lead. It's kind of heated up. Gap is kind of closed between this top 2. Let's see if that changes in any way.
And it always can. Phoenix is Go ahead.
I was gonna say Red's car definitely seems a little better right now than the 54.
Definitely right. Look at this corner right here from the 11. He's gonna get a run on off of turn 4. I think it's only a matter of when do you make the move. I think the 54 got a lot of corner entry speed right there. That allowed him pulled away. As Leo's going for another spot. Can't
Yeah,
make it work.
We got 2 Allied cars in the top 5 right now.
Yep, first the 54, and then fourth is the 48.
Yeah, and it looks like Leo's car is really fast, but he just can't get around that 76.
And the 54, you remember the 54 and 11 have just pulled away from everybody else because they've been battling so much.
I think it's one of those situations they're like, we'll work together. Don't battle too hard yet, because then they'll be able to catch us.
See the 74 way up the racetrack. That's Joe the T, who won his Spinal Cup championship at this track. So
that was on.
his way back into the Cup Series. But Patrick Starr is still struggling. And if he wants a caution, it has to come out now.
And it has
Just
to
doesn't
happen.
seem like any.
Go ahead, Ev.
Just doesn't seem like it's gonna come out though for the 53.
At least not in
I
a
think
while.
It's unfortunate for him, but I mean, he's probably learned his lesson. If they've gotten tires, then you have to.
Things have definitely spaced out.
Not in this group of cars. This is from about 21st. No, this is about 19th to, let's see. This is from 19th to 30. Wait, no. Is that 35th? Oh, no, 19th is a lap down. This is from 19th to 26th. So about 7 cars in this little group right here kind of fighting out for positions. I think the 48's kind of stuck behind the 76. He knows he can get around them soon, but you know, just hasn't had many shots. Look at the run he gets on the entry of the corner.
Maybe they're just trying to do a little bit of 2-car tandem like the 54 and the 11 are doing, trying to run down the leaders.
Yeah, that might be because if Leo wants to get around the 76, he has to do it in one corner. He cannot waste a whole set of corners just to get around him, or else he's going to lose so much time to the top 2.
And yeah, the top 2 have just been pulling away. This 76 has just been holding up the 48, and the 48's been kind of struggling to get by him. You know,
I
it's
mean,
hard
these
to
cars-
pass Phoenix.
This track is probably the hardest to pass, and it's really showing right here. I mean, Leo's trying his hardest to get around them, but every time he makes a move, he just can't get he can't get further on the inside. I don't know if his car is struggling to handle well, but I mean, it'll play out. We'll see if he can get around him eventually.
And by the way, Matthew, could you calculate that halfway lap, please?
63.
Okay, gotcha.
I typed it in chat. I don't think you saw it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it. But anyway. Yeah, you see he's kind of holding up this whole line of cars, not just one, but here he goes. This is going to be the move that finally unleashes the 48 and some clean air.
Maybe not.
Or is it?
The run by the 76 on the outside.
Yeah, Leo's got to be getting frustrated right here.
Want to be
I mean, he's
precise if
gonna
we
be
see a
mad.
jump and run.
I
And if
mean,
he doesn't
Leo.
if he doesn't pass the 76 soon, he's going to have guys like the 55, Montana, and Exo trying to get around him.
He might even have Joey
No.
Tartamella after a bit.
I thought some cars were coming to pit road. No, I guess not.
Yeah.
I mean, this
We
would
haven't
be
really had a
kind of
long green flag run. It's close to the window. We haven't really had the longest of green flag runs though, so
Yeah, about 30 laps into this run.
kind of where you can see what a fuel run is. But I'd also
they-
assume that the 53 would be a little bit shorter than everyone else.
I think he's mainly going to be begging, probably hollering for tires on the radio.
Look at the 55 just powering to the outside of the 48. He might make this pass good work.
And that's the problem of if a pass does not work out when you go to the inside. Because you can see how difficult it was. And now Leo has to fight off a faster car on the outside lane. He lost so much time from the 76.
Here comes the 7 of Exo.
Look at this.
Right.
Look at this 55. I don't know how he's making the outside work so good.
I mean, you can get some serious runs off the corners, so you can tell. I mean, Leo kind of cleared him on the exit of the corner, but didn't go up to block. I think that was just out of courtesy before halfway. You know, you don't want to make too dumb of a move.
And now that 55 is going to go around the outside and pass the 48. So
Can
what a move,
Montana
you know.
Montana get third?
Meanwhile, the two leaders are just pulling away from the rest of these guys back here.
Yeah, the two leaders aren't even close to each other. I mean,
Oh,
they have a good 3 car lengths in between each other, but Leo's trying to make another move.
Oh, now they're pitting.
Oh, he's pitting.
76 and the 48 on pit road. Let's see. Did the leaders come down?
Oh,
Right,
the
yep.
53 also pitted.
Yep, 53 came down. I think that was a lap earlier. Well, let's see. The 54s come down.
Ryan's in.
So this is the
Ooh.
first green flag pit cycle that we're going to see this race.
What, 20-ish laps?
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
25, something like that.
So this is another crucial stop. Let's see how the 48 does. Oh, the 15 kind of got held up trying to get into his box. Had to lift a little bit there.
62.
There's the 54.
Looks like it was a little bit slow switching sides.
Yeah, Leo's gonna come out. He's gonna have the 36 right behind him.
That's
Into the
gonna-
Oh,
thing
he's
in front
still
of him.
behind the 76.
It's a good stop, though, from the 36.
Yeah,
Wasn't
the
even with this pad.
48 had to come out in front of the 76 there, but he failed to do it.
But now where will Montana end up in relegation to this?
What about the 11? Where will he end up?
The 11's on pit road now. The 54 just got his lap back as the
Oh,
11 getting held up. Coming into his stall. That's going to cost him a lot of time here. See the 81 kind of trying to pick his way through everybody.
I think Ev had to wait a little bit when Red was
Yeah.
entering.
A lot of congestion on pit road. You think that this pit road looks wide enough to fit so
Oh,
many
but it's
cars,
not.
but it's not. It really isn't. You would
When you have
underestimate. There goes the 54.
When you have
know,
cars exiting and
yeah.
entering pit road, you have to be careful.
And the 11 will lose second. I think he'll keep third. But, wow, yeah, you see how much time that really costed him. That's going to put him back in a position.
And back a lot of track position.
But right now, this is the 54's race to lose as of currently.
And you can see that Montana went down to 6th.
Absolute domination by Neon Rider right now. Still not really many change in the pit stop struggles for Jessica continue. Man, that 10 has just had no luck in this race so far.
Pretty much the only luck that 10 has had is when Thunder was driving it.
And here's the 11 trying to get around the 76. 76 has been doing good at holding off him and the 48.
I just don't
So-
see that lasting much longer.
Yeah, we'll see.
I feel like- I feel like
the
if
11
Red makes the pass, then
Yeah, if
Leo's going to make it.
Yeah, if the 11 can just get to the apron here and try and get around him, but he's not going to do it. Once
It
that
looks like he got
happens,
tight.
Yeah, on the entry of the corner, the car just kind of pushed.
Saw
him
that
right
let
back.
off. Huge let off by Red.
The 76 does not have. I mean, he's had a pretty quick car, but the 76 has not had the car to be in second right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just how hard it is to pass at this track.
Yeah.
Because you would think that you could just go down onto the apron, where it's no out of bounds, and
Oh,
just
here we
quickly
go.
get around them, but you can't.
This
This
is
Red
big
has a
move right
run.
here. He has a run. He's gonna go to the inside. Big move
Gonna
for
force
the
him up the track.
Oh,
I
not gonna
think
get
he's
further
there.
gonna hit it here.
And he's gonna go under the dog leg. Can he clear him though? No, he
I
can't.
think so.
Might be in the corner.
Yep, there he
There
goes.
it is.
Now can Leo get around the 76? Remember, he was struggling to get around Dodge Polaris on that last run.
Too far
Yeah.
back, can't make the move.
But Leo got to watch how it was done, so can he now replicate it?
Let's see if the 11 can pull away from the 76 here. Looks like he kind of ate into the 54's lead, so that's how you know that the 76 just does not have a quick car, and he was holding up the 48 in the last run.
Yeah. And Leo's still not making the move. Too far back.
Well, once
He's
closing
got to
up-
get a run.
Yeah, he'll get. I think he'll have a run off of 4 here.
I just don't think that's the spot to get a run. I feel like you got to get a run, like off of 2.
The places he's been successful in are turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, about right there.
In a pass.
Just not. I mean, I don't know if they tried to make an adjustment on Leo's car.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he just can't close in on the 76, or at least right now, kind of stuck.
Not the same way he was able to.
Doesn't look like he's got
There
any.
he goes. There he goes.
Oh, he's there.
Look at how
But
far
I think
76
76 is
dropped
gonna get a
back.
run though.
76 dropped back so much off of, and like in the middle of the corner, that just allowed the 11 to pull away so much.
It's
Really,
like the
just fighting him
76
hard.
That's like 76 can't get the entry of 1 and 2, but he's got a lot of exit speed.
I think Leo's going to try to use the apron yet again here. Oh my gosh, he's still struggling to get around the 76.
I just think either the 76 is really good exit speed, or that's what Leo's lacking in right now.
Look at how much the 11 just got up to the 8 into the 54's lead.
Not to mention he's running away from the 76. I mean, wow.
He indeed is. That is
That's all I
insane.
can say. I think if Leo can actually get around him, I mean, he's struggling. I don't think he's making moves in the right spots, but if he can get around the 76, then
Yeah, if he
he's
can just get close
certainly
to
going to
here,
be able to.
This is a pretty close. Look at the 76 blocking the
Oh,
inside.
it might happen this lap. If he can get a run off the corner.
Yeah, 76 blocked the inside, so the 48 couldn't get down there, and he still couldn't get down there. The 76 is fighting hard against this 48.
I don't know if there's beef between these two. I mean, it looks like he's blocking a move that could be possibly be made to the inside in a way.
Well, I think the 76 knows that he can get the points lead because the 24 is having a really bad race right now.
Yeah.
Currently 29th, but I think he knows that he doesn't have the car that can challenge the leaders, but he wants to have a good day. You see him up the
Halfway.
race there?
Oh, yeah, halfway.
lap.
Oh, this is the halfway lap right here?
Yeah, 63.
Okay. All right.
I didn't even notice that. Thanks for noticing that.
Yeah, thank you. But anyway.
Yeah, no.
The 11 is slowly but surely gaining time, but will it be enough?
Hopefully. I mean, if he can close in enough, then we'll have a battle on our hands.
I just think the 11 might need a caution. I think he's not picking enough up.
I mean, if he can eat into that lead, there's a good 62 laps to go. I mean, he can eat into it.
But there's also pit stops. You never know if there's going to be a problem on the 11 or...
Never know if there's a problem on the 54 as well. I mean, anything can happen. It's still a long race.
Still
I just
gaining
think
about 2 cents per every lap.
Which tells you he's just as fast as Neon Rider.
the 11 might need a little help, though. Not the 54 to get into some lap cars or something to hold him up.
I mean, Neon Rider does have the 10 car in front of him. I saw that last time we looked at him. So it's definitely possible that lap traffic can become an issue. You know how hard it is to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Red Panda obviously had a cup win last season That Canadian Tire.
Tire. And and this is how I think Leo kind of burned up his stuff. Now he's falling behind the 76
He
each and every
used
lap.
his tires up. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. I think the
But
76 might have been saving something for the long run.
he
Or
might
Leo.
be, but I don't know if that's the move. Because you're gonna have what? Probably a shorter run after your last pit stop, maybe like
He actually gained some time
15,
on the
10 to,
leader there. So I think
like
you're right. He might have been
I'd
saving.
assume for a pit stop though, for the final pit stop you'll have like 10, 15 laps to go. Might not be the move to save for a long run.
Might help short pitting here. That way you can get some track position. Might help the 11 catch back up.
Yeah, but if you do short pit, the only problem is how bad is your car gonna handle after that?
I mean, that is true. We did see that with Moff at Atlanta, I believe.
Because a long run, especially with multiple pit cycles, you don't want that to affect you too difficult or too hard.
A team we really haven't mentioned over the course of this race has been 5 Hour Energy. I mean, Kyler was involved in the wreck early, but the 25 and the 81 they just don't seem like they're running up front where they need to be. Like the 25 is 4th in points right now.
Yeah, Monster's having a pretty quiet day. Let's see where he is right now. Actually, he's pretty deep in the pack. He's running
Yeah.
31st. Yeah, he's not having a good day. Neither is a 24, albeit
I
making
mean,
a pass.
I wouldn't say that's the day that Monster especially wants to have now that he's filling in for a cup seat.
Well, I mean, I think it gets you ready for the
Yeah,
final.
it gives you laps, but there's so many factors that can go into it. I mean, it mainly just gives you a chance to know what how the track is gonna feel mostly. But I mean, who knows? Tomorrow we may not even have a single cloud in the sky.
Yep.
And the 81, another one of those 5 Hour Energy racing cars, not running too good, running about back with his teammate.
And it appears Neon Rider doesn't even have the 10 car in front of him, so he's just got smooth sailing so far. Really smooth sailing. Been a near perfect race, I'd say.
Yeah, but and he's not pulling away from the 11, but I think got a good enough gap to where he's gonna lead coming to pit road next the next pit cycle.
I mean, the
Yeah, because
21,
Fred is gaining quick, almost.
and the 21 had a 20, or not 20, not the 21, but 11 had a 26.28, and you have to wonder how fast the 54's laps are.
I mean, I feel like he might be able to save a lot easier with nobody to battle. But I can tell you that will change if the 11 gets up to him. Because there's no once. It's all if. No win.
I just think with the 54 and the 11 being on different strategies, that's might
Yeah,
not.
because the 11 pits a little bit later. I don't think that's the strategy to call. I mean, he lost a position on that last cycle and struggled to get around the 76.
See Leo back here, just still sitting behind the dodgeball artist.
Yeah, I just don't think Leo has got the speed that he needs to get back up to him. The 76.
Yeah, he's got to change something on that last pit stop because I think he might need a longer run. But as we're saying that, look at
There
that.
you go.
He's got a little speed, no run.
Yeah,
Not gonna
that
make a move,
was
I don't think.
a big run the 76 there.
Big run in the corner, but on the exit, not at all.
Gotta wonder then when these guys are gonna start thinking about coming to pit road yet again. I think it's gonna be soon.
I mean, look at
In
the
the
lap
next
times.
within the next 5, I believe.
Red's definitely faster. He's about a tenth faster on that last lap.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's been gaining a ton.
Here we go. Can Leo finally get around the 76? No.
Oh, but yeah, back to Red. If we look at him, I think he changes strategy up to the same strategy as the 54. Because then, sure, you might lose a little bit if the 54 is a better stop. But, I mean, you
I-
can gain in the long run.
Or we could
And
even
look how-
go earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, or you could short pit.
pit a lap earlier and take advantage.
Yeah, undercut.
Lap 82 out of 125. It's gone green the whole way since that last big wreck. As
Sure.
we're pass here, maybe.
And now every shot we have of Neon Rider, you can really see Red at
48 once again.
the inside.
Still, yet
There
again.
might be a move. Yeah, there was
I just
another run.
I just think Dodge Artist gets a better exit than the 48.
Yeah,
Way better.
because the 48 always uses the apron.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't be using the apron in that spot. I mean, that's probably not the best spot. Probably not the best part of the
Might
track to be using the apron. See once again, but
Soon,
I mean, just
everything.
the run that Dodgeville Artist gets.
Just off at 2, just doesn't have enough.
Now looks like Red will cut the gap down to under 2 seconds.
He's definitely fast. Oh, probably faster.
I mean, it's shown here after he's been gaining each and every lap.
He's
On
cut
the
it
track.
about what, 5 seconds so far?
I think more like 2.
No, I think the highest he was back was probably about 4 seconds. So probably 3 seconds he cut into.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't think it was 5 though.
Only gained 100th that lap.
Probably start seeing him soon.
Who are some drivers that have had pretty quiet days so far? I think
The
I mean,
definitely the.
67.
Yeah, I think one of them's definitely the 5. Actually, yeah, the 67 too. The 5 and the 67 just running at the edge of the top 10.
I mean, you could say Jack Sander. I mean, he started up, what, 4th? He's all the way back to the low 20s.
Aqua Taylor started outside pole. Just
Oh, pit stops. There we go.
This could change it. Did Red
About-
pit?
No, the 2
No.
leaders stayed out.
Red and Neon stayed
oh
out.
wow.
Leo stayed out. So the 76 pits early. Let's see how that what good that does them. Does the 54 and the 11 pit? Yep, they both come on a pit road.
Yeah.
This might help
just-
the 11 right here.
As suggested, though, Red changing his strategy to be what Neon Rider has.
The 5 stays out another lap. He's gonna be the leader, but that won't last long.
I don't know who's going to have a better stop, though. If it's going to be Neon Rider or Red. I mean, Neon Rider's in his box first.
Just has to see what happens with traffic.
Yeah, Red
Just have to have a better stop than the other guy. The amount of length you go on pit road cancels out in the end.
Red had to lift for the other cars right there, but now there's a lot of
That
traffic
might mess him up.
to pit road.
Even Leo's on.
Even in the background. Red taking the rest of his tires. Let's see. It's gonna be close.
He's
No.
gonna come
Red-
out right after him.
Yep.
So it's gonna be between these two guys unless we get a caution.
So they pit about lap 88.
Yep.
About 40. I want to say about 40 laps on a run.
40
so they're-
laps. It's gonna be close to the end.
Oh yeah. We're gonna see a lot of fall off.
Yep.
They might be able to make. They're gonna be either really close or we're have to pit again.
So I think the
But-
33 is the only car left on the racetrack. I think he's pitted now, though. So it'll be the 54 with the lead of this race.
I mean, the 11's only about just a little over just a little under 3 seconds back. Definitely has a shot to
In
run
that
that.
within 40 laps. The only car that he has to pass is 10.
Yeah, 10's kind of holding him up right here. Not for long.
Gets around Jessica. Maybe. Jessica's kind of fighting back. There
No.
it is.
Just
Not on the
It's got 4 laps down after those pit stop problems.
I mean,
That gave the 54 a lot of time to work with.
one of about the 63 at Noisy.
Can you repeat that?
63 at Noisy, having a quiet run.
He's also had a quiet day as well, up into 9th. Good run after a pretty bad start to the season for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can really hope for, having a bad run. Or just having a bad season, you can really just hope for a good run at least one time. What a lot of drivers will kind of testament to.
Oh, big crash! That's Jessica into the wall in turn 3!
Oh!
And there's and it takes out Exo! A top 10 driver into the wall. Mixed Advocates
Oh.
in as well.
And
And the 06 is around.
I think
It
four cars
is
involved.
around.
Ev.
Oh,
They're still wrecking.
this
And the-
changes everything.
And you
Just
are
when I
exactly
thought-
right.
That they could have caught back up. I told you that there could have been a wreck.
And there was. What a turn of events, ladies and gentlemen.
That is
Oh, is that Colton
Not-
Van Alst involved, or is he just on the apron?
Colton was coming to pit road. And there's the
which
leader.
number is
Neon
Colton?
Rider. He's
Is Colton
staying
the
out.
21?
Yeah, Colton. Yeah, that was the 23.
Yeah, he was involved. I
He's 23.
don't know.
81. Tough
But-
break for the
Wow, we
Funko
gotta
Just,
look at-
just when we thought it was going to be between Red and Neon Rider,
Yeah, bringing
that.
absolutely everybody. Let's check
What
and
it's
see what
happened?
happened.
now.
It started with Jessica into the wall. We gotta see what happened here. It might have been some contact.
Might have been
with
Leo.
48.
Leo might have gotten impatient.
Let's see. Oh, and it was contact.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
48. Absolutely shipped her into the corner.
I don't know if he was
Leo's-
mad or.
Oh my gosh. And then EXO was having such a good run, got caught up in it.
I don't know if Leo was mad or he just misjudged it. He was trying to outbrake Jessica to get around her, but
Well, remember Leo has been very frustrated with the 76.
yeah,
all
I
race.
think I know his patience has been extremely low, but I mean he just like punted him.
Yeah.
I don't see
Bitter.
why he would do this to her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jessica's
that was-
4 laps down on older tires. I mean, you just gotta take the inside and just get around. But
leaving the
Wow.
inside open.
and then
And
right
she
here,
just couldn't.
EXO's up in the marbles, nowhere to go for the 7. Try to get it slowed down as best he could.
So so glad that it wasn't the driver's side.
Yeah. And then, but Jessica's gonna take another hit right there.
That's a hard hit.
Oh, it just got
Then
Not so-
driven through by Mixed
Not so much
Advocate.
getting in the air
Grab
being the hard hit, but more the landing.
and this is gonna barely almost take out Slinky the
Blink.
Pulsar. You said the 21 was
Ev
involved.
gets hit by the 21 trying to slow it down.
So wow, what a change of events, and this is gonna shake up absolutely everything, like you mentioned.
It's a long day for the 81 team.
Yep.
And
Long day for a
I
lot
think Red might be thanking the racing gods right now.
This is a huge break for the 11.
I mean, he could have almost said it was over, but now he's got a little bit of hope. I mean, you gotta have hope in a situation like this.
Just I don't think the 54 is gonna give up his line on the restart.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
he's not. He's gonna fight.
gonna be very interesting to see what happens on this restart. The 11 could, jump ahead of the 54, and every single one of those leaders stayed out. So the all the track position besides those leaders who got taken out, it's gonna be the same. You just gotta wonder how aggressive this 11's gonna be here after just being behind the 54 by 3 seconds, and he's been losing to him all day. So
Yeah, but then he started gaining on him after the pit stops. I think something flipped in that car.
But Neon
Something
Rider's
changed.
lead just went from 4 seconds and pulling away to take the win to absolutely nothing.
Just have
It
to
might
imagine.
be a little bit difficult to fight off the 11. I think Red. I mean, after losing a cup ride, Red is hungry.
And
Just
we'll
have
take
to imagine how frustrated that 54 is right now.
the green flag this time by with a 32 getting the free pass. So that's Magical Koopa getting her free pass on the green flag. So here we go. It'll be the 54 versus the 11. We're going to have to see if anybody can steal this lead from the 54 possibly.
I think a guy that you might want to watch out for is the 15 back in 5th. On the inside, row 3.
Yeah. Haven't really talked much about him, but been up
Taylor
front. Been up front
Yep,
pretty
he's
consistently today.
in a position to win.
And
Green flag.
and the 54 got a perfect restart, and now they're 3 wide to 1.
He's
And
got the 70.
Fred is going to be happy with the 76 if he gets in front of him.
Red's
And
gonna
he
fall
cleared
back to
him.
third. Well, not yet. Now he does.
Now Aqua Taylor on the inside of Red.
Yeah, the 15's also been quiet all day. This is the first time we've seen him up inside the top 3.
Had a very quiet run now late in this race, finding his footing.
And they are
This is
4 wide in the back.
This is exactly when you want to show off your muscle for the 15. Remember, he qualified outside pole, so he's got a good fast car.
He
So what's
knows
her
that he has a
second?
fast car. Can he make the move? Can he get past the 76?
Yeah, well, while this is happening, the 54 of Neon Rider is pulling away. And the 15 has to lift. He's going to give up second.
And just what we saw last time, the 76 is... I mean, he's fast, but he's not as fast as the 54. I think Aqua Taylor... If Aqua Taylor can get past the 76, then he can probably catch up to Neon Rider.
Or Aqua Taylor will just get... Aqua Taylor could just give the 76 the Leo treatment and just punt him out of the way.
But, I mean, we saw that's not the safest way to go. I mean, because that caused a yellow. And you can see how far... Red didn't fall far back, but he fell back.
But look at how hard the 76 is digging right now. He's surprisingly pulling away from the 15, trying to get his second win of the season already in the first 5 races.
Kind of gaining a little bit on Neon Rider. But, I mean,
he's not been the top 3 fastest cars all day, but he's been able to keep the track position and do something with it.
All the 76 really needs is just a good finish. Then he can probably take the point lead.
Yeah, it was Slinky's struggles.
Yeah, Slinky's not been having a great day. So, I mean, he's had a really quiet run.
Right now, he's in the best spot he's been all day, which is 20th, which tells you kind of how bad his day's been so far.
I mean, defending winner, not really able to do much today. One North Wilkesboro.
We're gonna talk about winners here. How about the 74, Joe of the T?
Yeah, he's kind of been quiet all day. Right now, running top 10 in the 74.
Connor Hahn in
Probably.
11th. Another quiet run.
I mean, they've been kind of around that same spot, which they're lucky that they're even up there. But I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
76 is
say
still giving it all he's got, but right now, I just don't think he has anything for the 54. The 54 has just been so dominant all race. Nobody's been able to beat him.
I think if the 15 or the 11 can get past him, then it's over.
Yeah. 20
But
to
I
go.
mean, you just don't want to give up too much time too late.
Yep, 20 to go now.
And I think if they get in the 10 to go, and they're still not past the 76, then it's over for them, and they just got to fight for whatever position they can get.
But you
But
see these guys, this lap traffic. This could play a big factor in the longer run if they catch them.
yeah, that might help.
Oh, but Red's gonna lose the fourth place to Austin Plays.
Yeah, he got stuck on the outside trying to pass the 15, but now he's under attack from losing fourth.
Here comes Leo. Remember, Leo is not somebody you want to mess around with right now.
Yeah,
He
after
was
just
on a very short fuse. You don't want to find out.
see 11 just hanging right on the 67's corner panel, trying to get it on the, just trying to power around the outside.
No, this is gonna.
Exactly that.
Just about to say before he cleared him, this might hold up this backpack. Like Leo, a stereotypical NASCAR fan.
Leo's gonna take a dive at the 67. 67's gonna block him. The 76
Back
is
up.
still sitting at 8/10 behind the 54.
I mean, I don't think the 76 has the speed. I mean, we saw him try to make a charge, but it did not work.
I think after this race, the 54 will definitely steal the 53 Patrick Starr's honor of leading the most laps this season, because he's just
Oh yeah,
He's had a near perfect race.
Oh, he lost a 10th there though. He's running the low line. I don't think that was the right call there.
But Neon Riders had the perfect race that you can kind of ask for.
Here comes Leo.
Leo just can't make that inside line work at all. Like trying to make passes.
I don't think he's
I mean, he's trying the best he can, but that car is just not handling well when he tries to make passes.
think he's used up his stuff. I mean, he's definitely not having the night you would have wanted.
Is the 19 on the lead lap or is he one down? Because I see him back.
I think, yeah, he's let's see. Oh, he's 4 laps down.
Oh. Yeah, because he's running up there with almost inside the top 10.
Yeah, he had that pit stop issue, but look at the 54, almost gaining on these lappers right here. Well, he is gaining, but see how much of a factor they actually play.
Yeah, but we're gonna have 11 to go once they cross the line. I think it might be sealed for Neon Rider.
It's going to be close.
63's on pit road.
Stop,
Oh
'cause
my gosh, he had an engine problem. Are you kidding me?
That's not what Noisy wanted. He's
Oh
had
my
That's a
God.
heartbreak.
I mean, he has not had the best of seasons. He was
That is
having the best
unbelievable. With
He's having his
11
best
laps to
run of the
go.
year He was having his best run of the year. It just, I mean, that's painful to
Oh
watch.
my gosh, the 11 almost just turned the 15.
That's how you know Red is not happy with how
Oh,
how the end has turned out. I mean, he's getting aggressive.
yeah, he's on a pretty short fuse with the 15 right now. But wow, what a heartbreaker for the 63 of Noisy.
I mean, he was having a really good run.
That is unbelievable. As we have 10 to go, he's going to drop down all the way below 30th.
Man, that's unfortunate.
Running top 10.
Definitely not what you wanted to
Just for
see.
that to happen as Red's going to make an aggressive dive to the inside of Aqua.
Just
Trying to make
anything.
it work.
Yeah, we're
He's
within 10 to go, so I think he's realized it's basically over for him. He can't get the win,
You know,
so he's just gonna try to make a move.
unless
Unless we get a yellow,
yeah. Now he's got
desperate.
him clear. Oh, never mind.
Aqua's gonna make them.
Power's
Yeah,
down
he's
around
gonna have the run, but I think it might be over after this corner for Aqua. This battle.
and
Yeah, Aqua slid way up.
and Red clears for third.
Red is not happy.
But will they catch these lappers? We'll see.
I think that's the only way that we see. It's the only way we see something happen where we get a battle for the lead.
Who knows? We might see a final lap.
36.
Might see a final lap wreck like what we did at Atlanta.
I don't know. That's
I mean,
definitely
anything's
a
possible.
stretch. Yeah, but yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, anything is possible. We could get a wreck with 2 to go and have overtime, as the 54 has caught these lappers.
Just gotta make sure to pass him in the right spot.
He's looking to get around the 06. And
Stop
now
us.
he's up 23 right ahead.
There goes Colton's top 5 streak.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate for him.
After that big wreck, he's kind of.
Oh, is he?
Oh, he held up. He cost the 54 some time off of 4 there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. 5 to go.
But yeah, that's definitely not enough.
I mean, props to 76. He's done everything that he's possibly could, but the 54 has just been unstoppable this race. Like, simply, plain and simple dominance.
Ever since he got that clean air early on, it's just nothing anybody could do.
But on the good side for the 76, he might be the new point leader.
You're right. Let's see where Slinky is. Slinky's 19th. That's the highest he's run all day.
I think that big wreck though definitely helped Slinky because I think he was well outside the top 25.
Yeah, he wasn't doing so hot at that point anyways. So, I mean, it helped Slinky a little bit, but not enough.
3 to go for Neon Rider.
I mean, yeah, near perfect race, trying to
Steal the deal.
the last nail in the coffin.
Only thing that can happen. Oh, car's pitting. That's the 62 pitting. I don't think that'll. I think the 54 will be fine. 2 to go.
I think he'll be fine. I mean,
Yeah, I think he can make
hasn't really pushed it much. You can tell, but by the gap that there is, hasn't really pushed much.
Yep, he's gonna keep it on the racetrack. I think everybody can make it to the end here.
See, I think Jeremy Phoenix, the 19, might have a good car, but he's 4 laps down. Can't really do anything about it.
White flag for Neon Rider.
Isn't that 2? What's that team? The 63 and the 62. Those are 2 teammates. Both had engine failures late in the race. There's some problems.
Down the backstretch for the final time, and through turns 3 and 4 has been a perfect race to the 54 of Neon Rider, and he will come off turn 4 to win at Phoenix. What a dominant drive!
Perfect race for him. That's really what he needed.
Absolute dominance from Neon Rider, and his boys and the Ally crew will be celebrating in Victory Lane.
Yeah, they'll be ecstatic.
And he will take the win over Dodgeball Artist by 1.3 seconds. Just 76 just ultimately did not have enough in the end. So that'll do it here in Phoenix. At Phoenix. And next week we will see you. Actually, no, never mind. It's an
No.
off week next week.
Yep.
But in 2 weeks, actually, we'll see you at the Jiffy Lube 250 at Las Vegas. Yes.